So I just stumbled upon this platform called ApeRAG that's all about retrieval augmented generation. Ever heard of it?
Wait, retrieval augmented generation. That sounds like a fancy way to say it enhances AI's ability to pull in external information.
Exactly, it combines GraphRAG with vector search and full-text search. I know it's a lot, right?
Right, and the implications are big. So how does it actually work in practice?
Well, it allows you to create AI apps that can autonomously search and reason across a knowledge base. That sounds pretty powerful.
Empowering AI to reason sounds impressive, but doesn't it also raise concerns about accuracy and bias?
You make a solid point, and I read that they support advanced document parsing, which apparently helps with complex documents.
So it's like giving AI a magnifying glass for documents, but how does it manage tables and formulas?
Yeah, it uses something called MinorU for superior parsing. That's pretty neat, but how reliable is that?
Well, super parsing sounds great, but can it really handle all sorts of formats without losing information?
That's a good question. They claim it can, but I'm curious about real-world applications. How does it hold up?
And think about it. If it's processing complex documents, how does it maintain speed and efficiency?
Exactly. There's a Kubernetes deployment option that promises scalability, which is reassuring.
Right, but does that add complexity for developers? I mean, Kubernetes isn't exactly user-friendly.
Good point. More power can also mean more complications, but they've made it easier with Helm charts.
Okay, that's helpful. Still, we should question if these tools truly democratize access or create more barriers.
True, it's like a double-edged sword. More accessibility for some, maybe less for others.
And what about security? When you're pulling in knowledge from various sources, how do you ensure the integrity of that information?
Security is a big deal, especially in enterprise setups. They mention built-in audit logging, which could help.
Audit logging sounds great, but what happens if something slips through and leads to misinformation?
That's a real concern. Misinfo can lead to serious consequences, especially in important sectors like healthcare.
You're right, this technology has to be adopted carefully. Everything has to be vetted.
Have you noticed how it also emphasizes intelligent agents within its setup? What do you think about that?
Smart agents can streamline processes, sure, but does that mean they replace human decision-making to some extent?
Great question. There's definitely a risk of over-relying on tech. Maybe it's about finding that balance.
Right, but imagine the learning curve for these intelligent agents. They might not always grasp context properly.
Exactly, there's such nuance in human communication. It's a tall order to program understanding.
So if we look at all this, do you think ApeRAG represents the future of AI development?
That's intriguing. It could be a step forward, but we need to see how it handles ethical concerns.
And don't forget about the transparency aspect. Without it, we're heading for trouble.
Right, if end users can't understand how decisions are made, we might face trust issues.
So many layers to peel back here, but let's leave people with something to ponder.
Absolutely. What if we ask them to think about the balance between innovation and ethics?
Yep, that's a biggie. Are we ready to embrace these technologies without losing sight of human values?
For sure, let's keep this conversation going. There's a lot to unpack.
Definitely. Until next time, everyone.
Take care and keep questioning everything.